up with his brothers to make show business history. And today, at the age of 83, he's one of the legends of our time. Would you welcome a man celebrating his 68th year as an entertainer, Mr. Groucho Marx. That must warm the cockles of your heart.
I haven't seen them in years.
Oh. You're going to start... You're going to start right in, right? Are you familiar with this house?
Yes, I played here.
Did you?
For many years, when it was the Hollywood Palace, and they used to have vaudeville shows here. And I played on the bill here with Margaret Dumont.
Oh, who was one of your great leading ladies.
Yes, she was. And 2 weeks after I played, 2 weeks after I played with her, she died.
Oh. Is that the rule or the exception?
No, this is an exception. She was rather elderly at that time. She wasn't a young man as you are.
Yes.
Anyhow,
did you know
I remember the theater very well.
Did you know, Groucho, that...
3, please.
Yes, yeah. How does it all feel, Groucho?
I feel pretty good.
Do you?
How do you feel?
I feel terrific. Having you here on the show is the best thing that's happened to us in a long time. And all of these tributes to you and standing room only when you're at Carnegie Hall, I think that's fantastic because it's one of the most entertaining concerts in our business.
Well... I just got the Academy Award.
Did you?
Yeah. And I'm going to accept it April 2nd.
Uh-huh. Great.
I'm going to wear a frock coat.
Are you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't dare walk in like...
I used to wear a frock coat in the movies.
Oh, how well I remember.
And I used to walk like this. I can't walk like that anymore.
We're going to have a seat. We'll be right back after this message.
And they both came on the stage, and there was only one chair. And they both got so nervous that they sat on the same chair, and the chair went to the...
Did he have a formal education in...
The reason Harpo played the harp is because my grandmother and grandfather were actors in Europe, in Germany, and they traveled from town to town. And my grandfather, was a magician, and the best director we ever had was Leo McCarey.
Yeah. Probably because he had also great heart in his...
We did Duck Soup with him.
Yes.
And he was a funny man himself.
Why haven't I seen Animal Crackers, Groucho?
Well, it's made up of people dressed like Harpo, Chico, and me. The whole audience. Last Halloween, 3 fellas came to my house dressed as me, Harpo, and Chico.
This youth cult that's starting with the Marx Brothers is really something.
Yes, I had Steve Allen's son over the other...
Right, a couple of times. But the last time I saw you, Groucho, at Hillcrest...
That's right.
You came right out. I loved it. You insulted me right away. I said, hey, Groucho. We were coming out of the Hillcrest Country Club. He said, you'll probably think you're going to get me on your show. You're not. It's too cheap. I loved it. And he said, I'm going to Carnegie Hall, and the price is much better. And he stepped into his car.
I got $10,000 at Carnegie Hall.
You should have gotten 100,000. You should get 100,000 every time you appear, Groucho.
Well, I do it just for fun now.
Are there great moments in your life that you remember like no other ones? Great nights? He's your manager?
In room service.
Is isn't it?
And Ann Miller was a great dancer.
Yeah.
And I danced with her 2 weeks ago at a party.
Did you?
Yes. She dances better than I do.
There's a young lady in your life right now who's an extraordinary young woman.
Yes, she is.
She's your manager?
Handles all my affairs, my business affairs.
She's produced this album that is much talked about and much bought, I might add, being on the popularity lists everywhere, An Evening with Groucho. May I bring her out?
I think you should.
Yes. Erin Fleming. Shall I sit between you?
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing can come between us.
Oh, well, that's what you're going to get right now, nothing. Where'd you two meet? Do you remember?
In his bedroom 5 minutes ago.
Nah.
Is she cute?
Yes, she is pretty.
I had come out here from New York to work as an actress, and I was sitting in a producer's office at Paramount, and Groucho happened to call the producer, and the producer said that there was a pretty girl named Fleming sitting in the office, and Groucho said, "Send her over." It has something to do with Harpo and the Flemings. He needed someone to do his mail and just help out, and I was new in town and I needed a job. And I just started off answering the fan mail.
You did it by phone, Groucho?
I called her up.
Ah.
I said, I understand you're never going to get married again. She says, that's true. I said, well, why don't you come over and see me? Because I'm single. So she came over to see me.
You were there that night, Erin, the big night at Carnegie Hall that we all read about.
Oh, yeah. That was really kind of an accident. What happened was I started working on the fan mail, and there were a lot of offers. And I thought, why not accept one? And Groucho sort of thought, no, it's too much, and he really wasn't up to it. But then we thought we'd go to a university and just try it. And it was such a terrific success that A&M Records came to us and asked us if we were interested in an album, and so we booked 3 more concerts and recorded them. It was purely an accident. I'm not really a record producer. In fact, the fellow who takes the credit for putting this together is a fellow named Phil Ramone.
Know him well.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
One of the great recording men in our business. Did a lot of funny things happen that night?
Oh, my God.
I never told you about Harpo. I got to tell you one more thing about Harpo.
Yeah.
When we were doing the picture of that
Horse feathers,
it had a football scene in it. I don't know whether you remember it or not. And there was a little girl who kept hanging around while the football players were there. And Harpo saw her, and she was that high. And he went to their parents, because he was single then. And he said, I'd like to buy her. And the parents says, we're not going to sell Emily Johnson.
Right.
You know him?
Sure, the director, producer.
Great man.
Right. But what about the performers? Did you ever see Jessel or?
Jessel I saw last week.
He'll be on tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
And you?
He's wonderful.
Well, let's talk about Israel.
Yes, right. Well, he's got all those trees there. What about Benny?
Benny, I see at Hillcrest.
George Burns?
I see it. I was dinner last week, 2 weeks ago with Burns.
Right.
And Shirley MacLaine.
George
And
Burns is
Jack-
going with Shirley MacLaine?
No.
Oh.
No, she was another fellow.
Thought I had a good scoop there.
And there's another couple there, Jack Lemmon was there, and his wife.
Felicia.
A real beauty,
Yeah.
Lemon's wife.
Mm. If I do a commercial, should we maybe move to a piano and?
Oh, I thought we could sit right here and
Sure.
sing if you don't.
Oh no, I love that.
What?
Good. To heck with
Hackenbush?
moving to a piano. Oh, I love Hackenbush. Yeah. We'll be right back.
KTTV presents Judy Garland.
I really should ask Groucho with the boys sitting out there holding their cigars. I don't see you with a cigar.
I quit smoking.
But your act.
I don't smoke at all anymore.
Do you drink?
Don't drink at all. I don't have anything, but I'm allowed to have 2 pieces of candy every day.
World's gone to hell, hasn't it, Groucho?
No, I'm very happy because I'm healthy.
Yes, yeah.
And all my friends are sick, and that makes me very sad.
That's good.
Harry Ruby is very sick.
Is Harry sick?
Very, very sick.
No, I didn't know
So
that.
sick that I can't even see him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's in that home place.
Little Dr. Hackenbush? Okay.
So, this is Dr. Hackenbush, the famous medico. You're welcome, Dr. Hackenbush.
If that's the case, I'll go.
Oh, no, you mustn't go.
Who said I mustn't go? The only reason that I came is so that I can go.
He's Dr. Hackenbush. His medical standing's very high. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
I am Dr. Hackenbush.
he's Dr. Hackenbush.
I'm Dr. Hackenbush. You never would guess, but nevertheless, I'm Dr. Hackenbush.
I'm sure that they'd all like to hear some facts about your great career.
Although my horn I hate to blow, there's one thing that you ought to know. I'm Dr. Hackenbush, which all my friends will verify.
Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
I am Dr. Hackenbush.
he's Dr. Hackenbush.
I'm Dr. Hackenbush. You never would guess, but nevertheless, I'm Dr. Hackenbush.
For ailments abdominal, his charges are nominal. Though he's great for, there's a rate for tonsillectomy.
Sick and healthy, poor and wealthy, come direct to me.
Oh, God bless you, they yell when he sends them home well.
But they never, no, they never send a check to me.
He's won acclaim for curing ills both in the north and south. You'll find his name is like his pills in everybody's mouth.
I've never lost a case.
He's never lost a case.
I've lost a lot of patience, but I've never lost a case.
When your nerves start to rock, put your faith in your doc. When you're sick, he will stick to the end.
With the possible exception of your mother.
A doctor's a man's best friend. Yes, a doctor's a man's best friend.
A doctor's a man's best friend. Oh, a doctor's a man's best friend.
A doctor is
I say a doctor's
a man's best friend. Right or wrong, wrong or right, night or day, day or night, on his call you can always depend.
With the possible exception of your mother and your father.
And your uncles and your cousins, whom you number by the dozens. Oh,
Doctor's a man's best friend.
Dr. Hackenbush. It's like Nelson Eddy and Jeanette MacDonald again. We'll be back after this message.
Like the new breakfast.
Simple move.
Yeah. You dance too.
Oh, sometimes.
Tap?
The grizzly bear.
Oh, I don't remember that.
It's a Charleston number.
Play Grizzly Bear. Why
No,
you say
no.
that?
This is quite an interview.
Oh,
I read it.
that's a wonderful
Yes,
interview.
She wrote me a letter today.
Oh, did she?
Valentine.
Charlotte Chandler did the interview. It's so wonderful to have an interview that isn't rewritten, Groucho. All they have to do is sit there with the tape recorder and take him down as is, which has not been our experience. For some reason, people rewrite him. I don't know why. when the pure Groucho is much, much better. Playboy has told me that they have outsold every other issue in the March because of the Groucho interview.
Great. What about the special? You're going to produce one, aren't you?
Yes, with some marvelous filmmakers, Chuck Braverman.
He is
we expect
good.
to have it on the spring.
And what form will it take?
Well, it's a very kind of fancy documentary with clips from the films and quiz show and, oh...
Do you have copies of the quiz show? Did you save You Bet Your Life, a lot of them, episodes?
Yes, we have 1,600.
Didn't a couple of people come to fame on that show?
Gonzalez.
Right. Did an astronaut come? No. That was another
we
one.
had a woman on there who rode horseback
Oh, yeah.
from Maine to California.
Right.
She's 67 years old.
Did she walk funny?
When she got off the horse,
Yes.
We're making a major motion picture called The Best of You Bet Your Life, which we hope will be ready next year at this time. 1,600 films, that's 800 hours.
And you got to look at all that.
Yeah.
But that was a funny show. Gee, that was funny.
Should be a
great
wonderful
show.
film.
Do you feel like singing a Harry Ruby song in hopes that he might be watching this? Probably one of the funniest ones.
we'll find out exactly when the show is on. I'll see that he watches it,
Right. Yeah. Okay.
if he's able.
Yeah. This is one of the funniest songs he ever... You feel like going over the piano, Groucho?
Yeah.
Come on. I'll even introduce you to Marvin Hamlisch.
Marvin and I are old friends. We did a whole tour together, including Carnegie Hall.
A lot of songs have been written about Mother's Day, but this is the only one I know.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Ruby wrote that.
You got to... That's good right there.
Today, Father, is Father's Day, and we're giving you a tie. It's not much, you know, it is just our way of showing you we think you're a regular guy. You say that it was nice of us to bother, but it really was a pleasure to fuss. For according to our mother, you're our father, and that's good enough for us. Yes, that's good enough for
Groucho Marx with Marvin Hamlisch at the piano. We'll be right back.
Dirt. I brought Bobby's jeans. They'll go crazy with mine.